Charlie, did we see similarities between last week's performance and this week's performance this afternoon?
Yes and no. So yes, in terms of how the game went. So we're ill disciplined, our set piece is poor. We don't do what we trained in the week for the first 20, 25, 30 minutes. And we just invite them to keep coming into our 22 and score as many points as they can. So, and then we leave ourselves in the last 20 minutes for an opportunity to try and catch up in the game and score points. So from that point of view, yeah, the game did flow pretty similarly, but just for me, the moments away from the ball, off the ball, our energy in the first half, not many similarities. So the feeling that I had at the end of Sale was that, yeah, exactly that. The game had gone like that. We'd been poorly disciplined in the first 20 minutes, but our energy was always there. For me today, disappointing that the first time back in front of our fans after 575 days and the energy is not where we expect it or need it to be. So yes and no.
You put your finger on why that energy wasn't there from the start. Was it nerves with the crowd coming back, or was it just Newcastle forcing our errors?
So yeah, it's, you know, that's the $1 million question. So I don't think for one second that anyone in this squad doesn't want to play for Bath, doesn't think it's special to run out on the wreck, and you know what I mean. Like, so it's never a lack of care. So you know, obviously there was that big scrum block for basically the first 15 minutes of the game. So that is the game. There's not too much you can do to control that. Like if they're on top and they're making decisions, you've just got to stay in the game and stay in the fight. And I thought we did that well. So look, it's never one thing, but it's a problem that we want to fix pretty quickly, because we can't be starting games like that. We can't be just inviting teams in for 20 minutes and then hoping that we don't run out of time and we can play catch up later on.
Catching up later on, we've done that 2 weeks in a row now. There were some brilliant performances from our younger outside backs, Max Jomo in particular scoring his first try. How do you think you put on a show in that second half that proves that our style is moving in the right direction?
I think so, yeah. You know, like our style enables us to run, kick and pass at all moments on the pitch. So some weeks that'll look like more kick, some weeks that'll look like more run, but we want to be working for each other to be set to do all those things all the time. So yeah, those guys are brilliant. The thing that I like is that, as you said, minute 1 to minute 80, we're doing what we said we're going to do. Can we do it better? Absolutely. Can we be better disciplined? Miles better. It's very, very difficult to win rugby matches when we end up on that side of the penalty count, like I say, for 2 weeks in a row, because in this league, set piece is so important, territory is so important. So every time you give a penalty, you just invite them another 40 metres down back into your zone, and then you've got to work so hard to get back out again. So yeah, like you say, the young guys, they're getting it, they're playing out there, they're playing within the Bath way, they're able to express themselves, show what they can do, which is brilliant. But for all of us, and as I said, individually and collectively, for all of us, we've just got to be better disciplined.
And for that, the fans back this weekend, that is the positive of this afternoon. 12,000 of them here in the wreck, making a racket. How pleased were you to be back in front of them?
Yeah, you know, yeah, it is special, and probably that's why I'm a bit more emotional about today's performance and result, because you know, like, sport's cruel. Like, you want it to be special, you want it to put on a show, you want to do all of those things, and you know, the game will always, like, you get what you deserve in this game. So we didn't play well, we weren't disciplined, and we didn't put on the show that we wanted to. But I could feel myself as we were running out getting a little bit emotional, just because, you know, we've missed that. We are so lucky to do what we do. We are so lucky to have such brilliant fans and people that come down and want to cheer us on and support us, and we run out by the names of people who didn't need to but chose to keep their season tickets in a year where they couldn't come and watch games. So just, there's so many reminders around this place of how much people care, and so that's probably why today stings that little bit more. Yeah, of course I want to win rugby matches, but there's something bigger than that as well, and today we didn't put our best foot forward. We didn't show what it is that we wanted to show. So we'll have other opportunities. That's sport. You know, we've got 6 days and we're playing Bristol, so they come thick and fast. So we can't get too emotional. We can't dwell on it too much. But to have people back, to see some familiar faces. I had the chance to go and chat to some people up at Sale last week, and just, you know, to hear how happy they are to be back. You know, like I say, we generally are the luckiest people in the world, and feeling very grateful.